Hare Krishna. On the auspicious occasion of Rath Yatra, I am going to narrate the appearance of Lord Jagannath. It starts off from the disappearance of Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna disappeared just like a flash of light, and he left a material form of his so that the final rites can be done. The final rites were performed by his dearmost friend Arjun. After burning of the body, there emerged a form of Lord, which was then dropped in the sea near Dwarka. That form of Lord came floating around the southern tip of India and reached Puri, where it was received by local tribes of Shabar, and they placed it in one of their caves. This news that the form of Lord has arrived in Puri soon reached the ears of king whose name was Indradyumna. King Indradyumna was a big devotee of Lord, and he sent one of his minister Vidyapati to know about this form of Lord. Vidyapati went and inquired from the head of Shabar tribe, whose name was Vishwavasu. Vishwavasu had read somewhere in the scriptures that in future a king would come and Lord Jagannath will go with him. So in fear of losing the Lord whom they love so much, he was reluctant to even show the Lord to Vidyapati. Vidyapati somehow wanted to serve his king, so he made a plan to marry the daughter of Vishwavasu. After the marriage, Vidyapati requested the daughter of Vishwavasu so that to show him the form of Lord by the permission of his father. The daughter and the father had a long conversation, and after that, Vishwavasu agreed to show the Lord to Vidyapati, but on one condition, that he will be blindfolded throughout the way, because he didn't want to show, make him know the exact location. Vidyapati was very clever, and on the way he dropped grains so that when the monsoon comes, the grains will germinate and it will become distinct plants, and they can know the location and have the darshan of Lord again and again. Vidyapati and with Vishwavasu and his daughter reached the cave, and Vishwavasu removed the blindfold of Vidyapati. Vidyapati was amazed and stunned to see the beautiful effulgent form of Lord, which was known as Neel Madhav. The Lord looked like Sucharuvatramandalam Sukarnaratnakundalam Sucharchitangachandanam Namami Nandanandanam Sudirghanetrapankajam Shikhandamurdhajam Anangakoti Mohanam Namami Nandanandanam. I offer, which means I offer pranam to Sri Nandanandan, whose face is extremely delightful, from whose beautiful ears hang jeweled earrings, and whose entire body is anointed with fragrant chandan. His eyes are more beautiful than the fully bloomed lotus, whose head is beautifully adorned with an arrangement of peacock feathers, and who enchants millions of cupids. After having the wonderful darshan of Lord, Vidyapati returned to the kingdom and narrated all the incidents happened with him to the king. King was ecstatic just by hearing this incident, and he immediately, with all the enthusiasm, uh, was ready to go to the cave with his royal party. The royal party followed the plants which followed the grains which were now plants put by Vidyapati, and they reached the cave. Unfortunately, the Lord was disappeared. He was not there, and only a big wooden log was there. King, with dissatisfied mood, took that wooden log and took to the kingdom, thinking that he can carve out with a carpenter the form of Lord. He went to the kingdom and announced that whoever can carve out the form of Lord can do the needful. One old hunchback man said that, "O king, I have seen the form of Neel Madhav and I can carve it out for you, provided that nobody should disturb me for 15 days nor see my working." The king agreed and gave him a room. 15 days had passed by and king was pondering upon what this old man had done. King had a wife, Gundicha, and he was discussing this with her. Gundicha said that, "O king, you can just open the door, the time duration is over." Then king said, "If I open the door and he leaves the work incomplete, then what will I do?" Then Gundicha says, "No, no, everything would be fine. You can just open the door." Then on the 16th day, king opens the door and discovers that the old man had gone and there were three incomplete deities of Lord with big eyes, big smile, and no ears, no hands, no legs. King was very disappointed with the incomplete deities and he was very sad. At the scene, Narad Muni, the celestial sage, arrives and says to the king, "O king, don't worry. This is a complete form of Lord. This is Lord Jagannath, Baldev, and Subhadra in ecstasy." When Lord Krishna was hearing his own pastimes through a devotee, he was having an ecstatic mood in the separation of Rajvasis, Gopis, Radharani, Maya, Yashoda, and all the Rajvasi. In that ecstatic love, his eyes dilated and became big. His, his smile touched ear to ear. His ears couldn't hold the threshold and went inside the body. Similarly, his hands and legs trembled and went inside the body. That form of Lord you are seeing before you, O king. The king was immediately situated in bliss by hearing this from Narad Muni. Narad Muni then calls out to Brahma for to perform the first ever Aarti. Then Brahma performs, and after that, Narad Muni calls out to Vishwakarma, who was the same old man, old hunchback man who had carved out Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra. Narad Muni said to Vishwakarma, "O Vishwakarma, please make three beautiful grand chariots for the Lord." Vishwakarma immediately makes three chariots. Then the lords are placed in their chariots respectively. Then the first ever Rath Yatra happens when Lord Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra are taken from Jagannath temple to Gundicha temple. The distance between these two is 3 kilometers, and they are taken because Lord acts just like a son of King Indradyumna and her wife Gundicha. And every year, Lord visits them. This is one of the oldest Rath Yatra ever in the world, and the Rath is pulled by hundreds of devotees. Thank you. Hare Krishna.